Hi, my name is Lenzie Goodman and I'm playing Daisy Buchanan. This is the first time I think that I've ever been in a show that's been 6 weeks. So my first initial thought was I'm absolutely terrified because this character is so much more complex than I thought she was. And my initial thought was, oh God, I'm not gonna get this down, or I'm gonna get it down last minute and it's gonna be awful. But we've already got this cracked down and in the bag, so I am super excited to see how we fine-tune things. I'm so excited to show the end product to everybody because it's been such an adventure and I've not felt an inch of stress yet. So I'm really excited that I've been building this character for so long and making friends with everybody here and just really building a wonderful show that I'm just super excited to show everybody. I think my favorite part of the process was finding ways that I relate with Daisy because surface level, her and I kind of have the same thing, you know, we're both kind of just out there and we're super presenting and we always want to show everybody hey, I'm doing great. And then you really look into her and she's so much more than that. And I think my favorite part is just really getting in touch with her and realizing that I'm a lot more like her than I thought I was. You know, I feel more in place with her and I'm building something with her that is just symbiotic almost, so I'm really happy about that process. Building relationships with other characters, especially getting into depth. You know, on the surface, Daisy's married to Tom, but what is happening really? So I think the biggest thing is that I'm having to figure out who Daisy is and also just push myself into the scene with other characters that, you know, some of them are just so related to me and they are so close to me, I guess, in a sense, that I have to really tap into, okay, well, who is this person to me, to Daisy? How am I going to react with them? How am I going to show that emotion behind every scene I'm in? How am I going to portray Daisy with every person I'm with, not just Tom, not just Gatsby, but with, you know, Jordan, with Nick. Who is Daisy to them? I think the biggest part about The Great Gatsby is that it kind of shows that things are glamorized a lot in the real world, and we don't really tend to notice it until someone brings it up. And I think the hardest part is a lot of these things that we are addressing in Gatsby are very hush-hush. People don't like to talk about them because dealing with complex emotions is really hard for a lot of people, and so it's scary to address anything that you feel that isn't just happy, that isn't just some facade that you put out for people. So what I really want for people to take away is that there's more than just the tip of the iceberg, and dealing with complex emotions is not a bad thing, and that we glorify having this perfect life. We glorify being, oh, she's so put together. When in reality, people are falling apart on the inside constantly, every single day. And we never really see that until a crack happens, or something gets chipped off, or somebody brings it up, and then it's this huge explosion. So the biggest thing I want to remind people is that humans feel more than just happy. There's more complexities to the human life than you think, and that is totally fine. And these things that are being addressed are, yes, they're scary and they're hard to talk about, but talking about them is important. Bringing awareness to them is important because people deal with this on the daily. People deal with domestic violence on the daily. People deal with alcoholism on the daily. These things aren't just in shows and TV and books, they're real people too.